What's up, guys? Marjack79 here, and today we have some huge Disney parks news. That's right. At the Disney shareholders meeting that took place in St. Louis today, Star Wars Galaxy Edge, the opening date for Disneyland and Disney World, has finally been announced. Because yesterday or the previous couple of days, we've got a slew of new information regarding the Galaxy's Edge, or what it's going to look like inside of the Millennium Falcon, and among the other attractions and the food that's going to be there and everything else. So now to the big news. In Disneyland, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is going to open May 31st. That is in a short couple of months. That's right. And the one I'm obviously most excited for, Disney World in Hollywood Studios, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is going to open up August the 29th. This is huge news, man. This is actually really, really soon. So within the next couple of months or so, we are going to be engrossed and probably the most realistic Star Wars themed land in the world. So I'm very excited. So are the huge two attractions that are going to be coming to Hollywood Studios in Disneyland is the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run and Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. These two are supposed to be the AAA Space Mountain Pandora / Expedition Everest style rides to hit the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So if it's going to be anything like the amazement that I had when I first experienced Pandora, my hopes for this is extremely high. I've been a Star Wars fan for the majority of my life. This is obviously a dream come true to be able to walk into one of my favorite movie worlds of all time. I've heard rumors that you're going to be able to build your own real lightsaber. I mean, obviously, you're not going to get the real life blade. That would be crazy. But it's supposed to be, you can build your own lightsaber. You can put your own kyber crystal in there. And then it's supposed to be able to shoot out its own blade, and not like the FX lightsabers where the blade is already attached in there. It's supposed to be able to actually shoot out with the kyber crystal light. So that is very exciting. So Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run is supposed to be a ride. We are on an escort mission in the Millennium Falcon. I think it's you and 5 other people, so 6 people in total, and you get to do a mission where you're flying on Naboo, I think it is, and space, and you're trying to escort somebody to safety. So you're going to be able to control all the different knobs and the control mechanisms in the gun on the Millennium Falcon. So it should be awesome, man. Now, on the Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, this is supposed to be your high thrill kind of roller coaster type attraction. Now, the sad part is that the Star Wars Rise of the Resistance is not exactly opening on the opening date for the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. That's actually going to open up a couple of sometime later than the opening date. So hopefully, maybe that will help out with the scary part of what I'm sure most Disney fans know, the wait times. What on God's green earth is going to be the wait times for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge? Pandora was probably some of the most insane wait. It's easily, out of 10 plus years of going to Disney World and Disneyland, Pandora was easily the most crazy wait time that we have ever had to plan for and wait for. On its opening date, the lines were getting up to like 6+ hours. So we didn't even experience Pandora until a year later, and we still ended up waiting 3 hours for it. That's a year after the ride even opened up. So, and I feel like Pandora and Avatar's fan base is nowhere near the capacity of the Star Wars fan base. So the Star Wars fan base combined with the Disney fan base, I'm actually getting extremely nervous. It's like I'm getting the Disney shakes about thinking about how the line is going to be. Hopefully the Imagineers have figured out a way to at least keep the line engrossed. With the last couple of major attraction releases like Slinky Dog and Pandora. I mean, Pandora, I feel like they did a really decent job of keeping the audience engrossed, even if they have to wait a long time. But nothing is going to keep you engrossed for 6 hours. This is not going to happen, and nothing is going to keep you engrossed for 3 hours. I'd say an hour. I'm sure the best they can do would probably be an hour to keep you engrossed within the line. But anything over that, it is what it is. But and with Slinky Dog, I mean, we ended up waiting. The first time we did Slinky Dog, we waited for about 120 minutes, right? So about 2 hours. So would I ever do Slinky Dog again if I had to wait 2 hours again? No, absolutely not. I mean, it was a fun ride, but there's no way I would wait that time again to do Slinky Dog coaster. Now, it's definitely going to have to be, I feel like both Star Wars attractions are going to have to be at a level of Pandora to fulfill the satisfaction of having to wait the estimated times when I think we're going to be waiting. I mean, I think we're going to be waiting all day, and I think at least within the first year that the ride is open, the lines are literally going to be around the entire park. I mean, that is not an exaggeration. That is a very serious accusation of what I think the line is going to look like in Hollywood studios. I mean, I just hope that they have planned for it, and then hopefully they'll have. I'm thinking that like it won't be as bad with the Millennium Falcon ride since it's 6 people to a ride, but you know that could easily be misconstrued too. So I'm just nervous, man. I'm just real nervous. I mean, I'm so excited to get to experience it, but I'm just super nervous too, man, because I don't live in Florida. I mean, if you follow my channel, you know that I live in Kentucky. So, you know, me and my wife, we actually have to fly down and plan out our fast passes and plan out the day. I really would rather not. We don't get to come to Disney World just like every single day, like the Florida natives do. So I definitely don't want to have to waste an entire vacation day to do one attraction. You get what I'm saying? I mean that's reasonable. Don't you think? I mean, if anybody from Disney is listening, like, hey, like I really don't want to. Even if I'm not able to acquire a fast pass, I don't want to have to wait an entire day out of my vacation to do Galaxy's Edge. I feel like that's not too much to ask. I feel like 2 hours is max. Like anything over 2 hours is like, come on, man. Come on. I feel like it's almost like they should actually like just close off the queuing. Anything over 2 hours and just let it just get back down a little bit and then reopen it back up once the line dies down. Yeah. All right, man. And with that, let's have a discussion about it in the comments below. I mean, are you excited about Galaxy's Edge? Do you not care about it? Are you not a Star Wars fan at all? Does this not affect your Disney vacation at all? Maybe you're just a Toy Story fan and Toy Story is your jam. Or maybe you just really like the classics like Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster. I mean, I'm hoping that maybe still Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster can still be some crowd pleasers, hold a large portion of people within the park too. But definitely within those first couple of months, I am genuinely nervous to see what those lines are going to look like. All right, man. So hopefully everybody enjoyed the video. If you did, I appreciate it. And as always, if you want to see more content with me, you know what to do. Just hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. You can follow me at youtube.com/markjack79. I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And as always, I hope to see everybody on the next video. Until then, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.